Hello and welcome to Port Colborne, Ontario, the Lake Erie gateway to the Welland Canal and the very first ship video of a brand new season on the Lake Erie Vlogger channel. And behind me are some of the sleeping giants of the lakes, laid up here for the winter. Algoma Innovator, which is right behind me, Algoma Buffalo slightly further up, and beyond there is the Radcliffe R Latimer. Okay, in today's video, we're going to wake up these sleeping giants a little, starting with a look at the town from above, then getting up close to the ships as we ride out another Great Lakes winter here in Port Colborne. All right, so let's start off where we are. As you look over Port Colborne from above, you're seeing a community that grew up around this water. This shoreline started out as a small settlement called Gravel Bay in the early 1800s. But everything changed when the Welland Canal was extended here to Lake Erie in the 1830s. The canal turned Port Colborne into a southern gateway for the Great Lakes, a place where grain, ore and steel move between the upper lakes and the St. Lawrence route out to the ocean. Today, around 19,000 people call this lakeside town home, with Lake Erie on one side and the canal running right through the middle, connecting local life to big ship traffic. Every sailing season, freighters pass through here on their way to steel mills, grain terminals, and ports all over the system. But in the winter, the story changes. When ice builds up on the Great Lakes and parts of the seaway shut down, the big lakers need a safe place to ride it out. That's when they come in for what sailors call winter layup. Winter layup is basically hibernation for these ships. They tie up for a few months, most of the crew head home, and smaller maintenance teams and shipkeepers stay on board to keep an eye on things. This is when the big work happens. Engines open up, steel inspected, paint touched up, safety gear checked, so that when the navigational season opens again in the spring, these freighters are ready to run hard for another season. From the air, they almost look frozen in place. But even in layup, there's still a quiet heartbeat on board. Heaters humming, systems checked, and repairs getting ticked off the list. Right now, Port Colborne is hosting three of these sleeping giants, the Algoma Innovator, the Algoma Buffalo, and the Algoma Radcliffe R Latimer. All right, we'll start our walk around with the Algoma Innovator, which is just behind me here, tied up here in the town. And then I'll bring you in closer to see some of the details you don't notice from a distance. So with that, we have to get the drone up. As we slide along the length of the Algoma Innovator, you're looking at one of the modern workhorses of the Great Lakes. Built for efficiency, she's a self-unloading bulk carrier designed to move cargo like stone, salt, and grain through tight locks and busy ports. Even tied up for winter layup, you can read a whole season in the details along her side. Scuff paint, load lines, and the gear that keeps her working day after day. In a few weeks, these quiet decks will come back to life as she heads out to start another year on the lakes. Here the camera takes us from bow to stern along Algoma Buffalo. A classic laker with thousands of miles under her keel. Up close, you can really see that working character along her side. Frames, hatches, and conveyor gear built more for hard labour than for looks. I often jokingly call ships like this rust buckets. Not because they're in bad shape, but because every patch of rust is a work scar from long days on the water. She's a true workhorse, hauling bulk cargo between Great Lake ports, feeding steel mills, power plants, and terminals all across the system. As we pan the length of the Radcliffe R Latimer, you get a sense of just how much steel and structure it takes to make a Great Lakes freighter. From the sharp bow to the tall accommodation block, every surface shows she's built to handle harsh weather and tight schedules. These rust streaks are just like scars, earned over years of service as she continues to move cargo safely through the Welland Canal and across the lakes. Right, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the drone footage of these three ships here that are in Port Colborne. Algoma Innovator right at the far end. In the middle, we got TJ's boat, the Buffalo, and we got this one, the Radcliffe R Latimer. Looks like someone's painted the name fresh for this for this coming season. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. These vessels are having a lot of work done on them at the moment. They're getting ready to go back out for the new season. All the important repairs are being done, and we'll be seeing a lot of action taking place probably about another 5 weeks time as we get towards the end of March. At the moment, the canal is expected to open towards the end of March, but you never know, that could be delayed with all this ice we've had, and depending how quick we can get rid of it. Lake Erie this year, 96% ice coverage, then that massive crack appeared, and then that was it. So anyway, yeah, winter is not too far away from being over. We've got a few more weeks to go, and then spring is around the corner and the new shipping season will start. So anyway, until the next video, stay safe. See you all very soon. Take care.